Good afternoon. Welcome to the National Pulse. I'm Raheem Kassam, Editor-in-Chief of thenationalpulse.com. And I want to start off this week by talking about something that we're not supposed to talk about. Smartmatic and Dominion. Electronic voting systems that are hitting everybody with legal letters at the moment, trying to scare people into retractions, and some things that are just genuinely not true. Now, I know Fox News has been doing this, I know Newsmax has been doing this, that's their decisions to make. I will not be doing that. And the National Pulse will not be doing that. The National Pulse is sticking by its reporting. And what is our reporting on this? Well, I want to take you to the Newsmax statement that is airing every hour today. I'm going to quote from this. They say since Election Day, guests, attorneys and elected officials have appeared, offering opinions and claims about Smartmatic and Dominion voting systems. Newsmax would like to clarify its news coverage and note it is not reported as true certain claims made about these companies. We have no evidence Dominion uses Smartmatic software or vice versa. No evidence that Dominion or Smartmatic use software or reprogram software that manipulated votes in the 2020 election. Smartmatic has stated its software was only used in the 2020 election in Los Angeles. Dominion has stated its company has no ownership relationship with the House Speaker, Dianne Feinstein, the Clinton family, Hugo Chavez, the government of Venezuela. Neither Dominion nor Smartmatic has any relationship with George Soros. Smartmatic is a U.S. company and not owned by the Venezuelan government, Hugo Chavez, or any foreign official or entity. Just a quick problem with a lot of those clarifications, a lot of that cuckoldry, is that nobody was alleging half of those things, most of those things, in fact. And the ones that were alleged, all right, let me just take you through this real quick. The ones that were alleged and continue to be alleged, such as Dominion uses Smartmatic software or vice versa, I can prove that one. We actually have the legal cases. They're on the National Pulse. You can search for them, where these two companies admit to using each other's software. Huh? Hold on. I'll tell you what. Don't use my words, because you know what? I'll get a nasty legal letter. Why don't we use the words of Smartmatic's own chairman? Can we roll this clip from the Philippines, please?
Philippines after reports that it had violated provisions of the election automated law. Number one, for example, that it was never supposed to be allowed to bid in the 2010 elections because it did not actually own the software. Dominion Voting Systems owned the software. Plus the difficulty which Smartmatic had to put the COMELEC through just in order to access the source code. Issues like that. Your thoughts? People say we should not be subjected to Smartmatic again this time around.
Well, look, I think that's competitors who say that. The fact is, yes, part of our technology is licensed from Dominion, but you tell me a large technology company which isn't using, in part, licenses from other companies, and we have a license for the international use of that particular piece of the technology that we employ. But, we are a manufacturing and technology R&D company. We have hundreds of people who are doing R&D and hundreds more involved in manufacture. These are our systems, and the fact is we are proud of the way we've transformed election performance in the Philippines.
So Mark, let me just cut in there and ask you, the license issued by Dominion for you to use their proprietary software, that is a live license, it's an active license.
Yeah.
It has not been revoked.
No.
Okay,
No.
all right, go ahead. Yeah.
No, so
Thank you, Lord Malloch Brown, chairman of Smartmatic, talking about the license for the software used that belongs to Dominion, used by Smartmatic. So when it says in this clarification or whatever it is from Newsmax, we have no evidence Dominion uses Smartmatic software or vice versa, thenationalpulse.com. Just go ahead and go on that website, and we've done the research for you. And here's the other one. I'm sorry to be too snarky, because, it's SV Date at the Huffington Post. Shirish, me old mucker. He said, hey, Raheem, here's the clarification for you. You might want to use it. No, I don't want to use it, Shirish. I think you should use our reporting. I know, the Huffington Post, you don't do reporting. I get it. You do op-eds disguised as reporting. Thenationalpulse.com, you can use our reporting. It's free for you. Just take it, use it. The other one is neither Dominion nor Smartmatic has any relationship with George Soros. That's a big fat lie. On your screen there was Lord Malloch Brown, a very, very close friend of George Soros. Pretty sure they had some kind of property deal together as well. Lord Malloch Brown's been around, been at the UN, been in all sorts of places. Guess who just got appointed the chairman of the board of George Soros's Open Society Institutes? That would be Lord Malloch Brown. After the election, Lord Malloch Brown. So Smartmatic doesn't have a relationship with George Soros, and Dominion leases its software out to Smartmatic. So they both have a relationship. Let me put it this way. That may be tangential. It may be friendly. I don't care what it is. There were claims made about Russia collusion and all that nonsense, which were 10, 20 steps away. Don Jr. once had a glass of Russian vodka, and therefore... But when you can do it 1 or 2 step away between Dominion and George Soros, and between Smartmatic 1 step to George Soros, no, sir, we will not be doing any retractions. We'll be back right after this break.